Hey y'all, I'm gonna allow y'all to come in and hit the like button, relax, go get you something to eat, drink, snack on, whatever. How y'all doing today? I hope everybody doing well. People, we are going to get into the YNW Melly double murder trial, day 8, Lanita Gill's reaction. Okay. Um, Today in day 8, y'all, I thought maybe since it was day 8, I was expecting a little bit more from the prosecuting team. I was looking for her to come out with a little bit more bam. You know what I mean? I was looking for her to suck it to him today, to get stronger. But what I saw today, y'all, is information on phone records. Melly been, talking in there, translating, doing all of that. Then she had a translator up there from the game. We need proof to put this man there, y'all. She's supposed to be smart enough to go ahead on and start putting that man there. Now them phone records means a lot in this case, but the punch is not there, y'all. The punch look like to me it's come. Who set her up to be the prosecutor for this case? Somebody knew what they were doing when they did it, because this is more like favoring on Melly's end to correct what someone messed up, to convict him, uh, and kept them off a bond for for nothing. He couldn't even get a bond or nothing. But let's take a look at this today. I'm still I want she's not I'm on her side. I'm trying to punch her, get her momentum's up to where she can move on, since she's surrounded a bunch of women, men's. But she's not punching it, y'all. As a prosecutor, she's not punching it. And also, allegedly, I think that someone showed that man family, and that's not good. That's not right for them to show his face like that. Now, the defense team pulled the man family up. That's not safe for him. But the thing is, it's about Melly. It seemed like the prosecutor keep jumping off of Melly. It seemed like she don't have whoever gave her this case didn't get enough information. She got to come in with it. Tomorrow is day 9. Come on, in day 9 we supposed to be already punching at it. I thought she would, but let's take a look at this, y'all. Shout out to Law and Crime. They the only one doing this.
Devin says, I don't just, I got the message that you, objection proposed. I sustain the objection, instructing you to disregard the last question and answer. All right, the answer generated information that was irrelevant, so I'm instructing you to disregard it. Thank you. You may proceed, counsel.
Okay, so detective, we talked about the multiple phones the Godfather was using. So on page 23 of the 140-page exhibit, the individual named as Gino says what?
Yo, the GF gonna ball you.
Okay, I don't want to
today. Make sure.
Really, just to talk about what went on today was phone records. They spoke on. I don't want to show all that because I got kind of. It was just too much there. The phone records was one of the main things that they spoke about today. What games was talking about. To me, it was just into like a conversation, you and I having among each other, like he was talking to another dude, you know. I don't know, like I don't know, it seemed like it was some little, I don't know, I don't want to say it. But y'all got to go back and look at it. I think that day 8 wasn't good for me. Day 8 for the prosecutor. Day 8 just wasn't enough for me today. Um, I couldn't understand, y'all. Cause I sat there and I watched it. I participated today, and and I participated today, and I found him. I still find him guilty, as I know he know more than what he saying he know. Yeah, the defense attorney is kind of patted at me. Uh, I mean, he kind of like every time she say something. I'm gonna be honest with you. He making the detective on the stand. I heard somebody said, don't make me look silly up here." Somebody, I don't know who said that. Who said that, y'all? They said, "Don't make me look silly." The prosecutor haven't proven any crime committed beyond a reasonable doubt. I need for her to prove, prove. Come on, she let me down, y'all. She need to take the attitude that she has and put it in her work. I need to see her work. I need to see her put the attitude that she has in her means and everything into her work. The prosecutor got to step it up, y'all. She got to prove this crime has been committed by this man. I'm looking for her to come up and show me something. I don't know what's going on. I just don't. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. This is crazy, y'all. This is crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, they can't get away with this. I'm just the prosecutor got, like I said, like if Melly and Borden got away with this, something, y'all. Some ain't right. Melly getting ready to turn on Boiling. Now what gonna happen? Melly about to turn on Boiling. Yeah, Melly turned on. Now Melly has turned on Boiling, and why would he already show Boiling the type of person he was dealing with when he murdered his two friends? I mean, these some cold. These, I, how can they get away with this? How can she not have? Who had him in there anyway for the first time and they offered him a bond? Why would they holding him if they feel like he's not a killer now? They found shells on the inside of the car, y'all, and the tracks location with the with the tractor thing, y'all. What's going on? Somebody help me. It's this. Come on, prosecutor. Tomorrow, I am looking for the prosecutor to stand up and do this case for this family over here. 'Cause it was a double murder homicide. It was a double homicide. How could they let them get away with this? Melly don't have no injuries on a drive-by. Prosecutor is making me. I don't know, y'all. I'm thinking that some of the stuff that went on today was irrelevant. You know, I want to hear something about Melly. I want to hear Melly name, Melly this, like she came in and punched into her open argument. I need for her to punch with Nelly, Melly. I keep saying Nelly, Melly, Melly, Melly. But so far, I haven't heard Melly, Melly, Melly. I heard everybody but Melly. So if she don't get what she's supposed to have, y'all, wow. I think that somebody used Melly more the weakest link out the group. Melly more weaker than some of the others. And then I don't know. I can't judge the book by cover. I think Melly is kind of, since those were his friends, it could have fall back on Boylan. I don't know, but it wasn't on drive-by, allegedly. Because Shells was on the inside of the car. Something ain't right, y'all. And to be honest with you, just because he in a gang don't mean he's a murderer. This ain't got nothing to do with this. We ain't talk about that part. So that's the part that she keep adding to it. Now, who is Geno's? Gino, y'all, is one. They brought Gino name up. They brought um who name with the piece of somebody with a P. But at the end of the day, Gino preyed on Melly a little bit. And in this case, right here, the game don't have benefit to Melly, but Melly was vulnerable to the game and Gino. Okay, brainwash. Melly got brainwash. Melly got talent. Melly got money. All right, Melly, you got to understand. A lot of people were jealous of you. They add you into something. They mentally got you into something that you are involved in, but they just can't prove it. You involved in something that they can't prove. You know about this. We need a verdict sooner or later. I know we got time, but come on. We need to find a verdict. I need to hear, like I said, y'all, I just need for the prosecutor, in order for Nelly to be convicted, she got to come better than this for a murder, double murder, homicide. This here ain't proved nothing. I don't hear Melly, I don't hear Portland, I hear everybody else now. Is this a Rico? Y'all tell me what y'all think. What's going on here? Something ain't right.
Looks like it. Based on February 16, 1996, the same date.
Okay. And so the last message on September 7th, 2018 on here from Bappa on this page, what does it say?
The homies coming to the show, or bumming, but coming to the show, and the big fool from up top.
And the response?
That
Then here, there's discussion on September 9th of 2018. Who are they talking about? That's 252. Page 136.
252?
Yes.
You talked to Goon?
So I don't understand what she's doing right there.
So there's on page 138, what does 9807 ask?
Who did we lose? Who we lost?
Okay, and the response?
Bloody J from Fort Pierce.
On
Is go to Google. Google and informants, people that we know are part of certain gangs. Hey, have you seen this hand sign? Or Google. Show me if you suspect this person to be a blood. Show me blood hand signs. Show me crip hand signs. So we can find some.
any message from the 9807?
9807 states. Thanks. Happy Thanksgiving, my blood.
Okay, continuing on to November 23rd, 2018.
Again, calls him his blood.
Okay.
I say if you sometimes a subject can see an enemy on the street, they know this person's from a different gang. You can throw up his sign, let them know that I'm so and so, I'm with this gang. This is where I'm from. Or it could just be as simple as just identify yourself to another blood, letting them know your blood too.
Okay. And the image that we're looking at here, what is these gang signs or symbols is he throwing up in this one?
Same thing. It's cut off. It's the bees.
Okay.
Now, y'all, the only thing she explained to that was he was in a gang. This is not saying he murdered no one. She got to give me a little bit more than this. This is not saying he murdered no one. And so, and then you can learn this stuff, y'all. You can learn this stuff off of Google.
Which one?
You're not saying that, are you?
I'm saying there are some. Okay, not great. And then what you'll see is some real basic hand signs. Okay. A full. So here's an example. I've been trying to learn how to do the 5-point star for a while. I just can't get my fingers to do it. Maybe it could be the carpal tunnel. It could just be that I can't figure out how to do it. I can't find a video to teach me that. And I've looked. And that's one of the most popular blood hand signs. So that's a personal example. Be looking for something on YouTube, on Google, on all forms of social media, and I can't do. I can see a picture of it.
Only thing this part set me on day 8, trial 8, was talking about gang signs. Where it mentioned stuff. Okay, so what? He know gang sign. Melly no gang sign, and this guy can know how to do a gang sign off of Google. So what? What does that got to do with shooting? I don't understand. I'm trying to, y'all.
Now, all right, I need to put my fingers that way, and then I can't. That's kind of what I'm trying to explain. The videos are not good enough. It's not like someone says, all right, put your left finger to your left index finger to your right pinky finger. Put it together. Squeeze these fingers together. Do that. That doesn't exist. I haven't seen that. If you have, please send it to me later.
Okay, we're gonna do this.
Yes.
Fake flag. What did you say that is again?
Same thing, false flagging, fake flag.
False flag. What is that?
Saying you're part of something when you're not.
And I think you had mentioned that's a great way to get put on a plate.
Yeah, you could.
And when you're put on a plate, it means you were slated for death.
Could mean that, yeah.
You were food.
That's what it means, sir.
I think you said there is if you see food, eat food, or you are food. Right?
Yeah, I don't say that. The blood say that.
The blood said it. And,
Yes.
and that
That's the defense team talking to the investigator.
means, and that's one of the ways to get put on a plate and be marked for death is by faking, right?
If you're faking, you get called out for it, and you keep faking, that's possibly going to happen, yeah.
Okay. And what about disrespect? In your direct testimony, you mentioned that being disrespectful is another quick way to get killed.
If it's a great enough disrespect, or if the wrong person gets disrespected, yeah.
Okay, so when you are seeing, is there any, if you are in an organization, right? You're part of an organization.
Yes, sir.
Ralph Sheriff's Office.
Yes, sir.
There's a hierarchy there.
Yes, sir.
You got a supervisor.
Yep.
He's got a supervisor.
Yep.
He's got a boss out to you again, and you don't, quick way to get fired, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if the person is reaching out to you repeatedly, and you are non-responsive, you would classify that as being disrespectful, would you not?
Yeah.
Okay.
At least it's subordinate.
Okay.
They're going somewhere with this, y'all.
You said you had not seen any situation during your testimony on Thursday. You had not seen any situation where Melly got called out for false flagging.
Up until the point that I stopped doing research, I hadn't seen any videos of Melly false flagging. I googled Melly false flagging, stuff like that, and I couldn't find any videos of someone calling him out. It's the complete opposite. It's pictures, videos, posts on Reddit of people supporting him and blood
Hold up.
all over the state.
Hold up. You mean to tell me y'all going on Google to get information about Melly? I'm just done.
Here in South Florida, I'm one of the highest ranking members in a video with Melly supporting him. It's in Free Slime. So that gives me a good indication that the blood organization as a whole, not just GKB, is behind Melly.
Okay. Earlier when we were speaking, you were mentioning that one of your ways of identifying a blood is, for example, in crossing his hands right over left because blood is favor right. And you said they might do that sometimes, right?
Yeah, that's something that could be done.
And when you said sometimes it could be done, you conceded that means that sometimes it's not done, right?
Yes.
And you said stuff about wearing a hat to the right, and you said sometimes that's done,
Correct.
right? And then, but sometimes they don't wear it to the right, right?
Correct.
Okay. So when you have these sometimes rules, are they rules or are they just indications that you think count as rules?
I want to say the rules. I mean, these are signs. These are signs and symbols and things that they do. It's not a rule. There's nowhere to say you must wear your hat to the right every time you go out. It's just we align to the right. Hey, I align to the right. So I'm going out with my blood stain. I might wear all red. Okay, right? I might wear my red bandana on my right pocket. I might wear a blue bandana on my left pocket. Show some disrespect to the Crips. I might wear my hat to the right if I know I'm going to a specific area where there's different types of games, so that way people know who you are. That is possible.
Okay.
It's not a rule.
But when you might do something and sometimes you might not, it makes it a little bit more difficult to use it as an indicator. If it happens sometimes, it's just like the rest of us. Sometimes I fold my arms right over left, right?
Correct. That's why I don't use one thing on its own.
Okay.
You got to see more than just one picture. There's plenty of times where I've had to try to identify what gang someone belongs to, and all I have is a screenshot of a private Instagram account, a picture of a guy wearing yellow, and someone saying this guy might be a Latin king. Now, all I'm stuck with is two things that could be, but I can't say they are because I don't have anything else. So no, I won't make a determination based off of limited facts and circumstances.
Okay, I want you to look with me at government's exhibit number 70, I believe. And we're going to go at page 55. Let's start there.
Yes.
You may. Thank you.
Yeah, this question I want to ask y'all. Back in 2018, how was Melly allegedly charged for murdering two of his friends? Who came up with the idea that he staged this murder to look like a drive-by. Who?
Focuses on the far side. That one. Yep, like that one. This one.
These things aren't made for dinosaurs.
You're no dinosaur.
Thank you. All right. 130, 2019.
Yes.
There's a message.
Yes.
When is it read?
Oh, it's like 7 days later.
Okay.
8 days later.
Is it responded to?
No.
Okay. So one pan out. No response.
Right.
Kind of disrespectful, like if you did it to your sergeant, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, I get where he coming to. I get where they going to. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm slow. But anyway, somebody didn't respond to Melly. That's what it sounded like. One of them didn't respond to Melly, and Melly, they taking this to another place. How would you feel if you didn't respond to your leader, to not your leader, but the person who you supposed to be doing something for? Oh, I'm getting it.
130 to
Wait a minute. Look at my hood.
130. Well, there's 25. Not sure if that's just in there. And then that's page 55. Let's go to page 56. I think you went over this one for us. And that one comes in on February 6th, 2019 at 2:32:51.
Take out the side shirt.
This one here, sir?
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
I believe that you are a man of your word. The Godfather behind the wall, you told us that means the head man who's in prison.
Yes, sir.
What's he trying to do to Melly?
Put him on plate.
What does that mean?
Mark him for death. Green light.
Because he's saying that you are using shine
Yes.
for your image.
Wow.
So as of now, and we're all the way into February of 2019,
Stop me.
Godfather is trying to put Melly on the plate. What you said didn't happen.
What did I say didn't happen?
You said you never saw any indication of anybody trying to put him on the plate for false flagging. Isn't that exactly what this is going on here?
Oh, wait.
I'm not saying he's false flagging. He's just not putting on for G-Shine the way G-Shine wants them to put on for him.
Okay.
They explained that in the other messages as well.
Okay. So I told him that's a dub. I guess that's a lie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what a dub means. You tell me. That's what a dub means?
Yeah, he's basically telling him, don't worry about it. Keep scratching.
Okay, but you're just assuming because you don't know what dub means either any better than I do, right?
We're just going out context, sir.
Okay. You signed me in March. Hope for our sake that whoever is talking here, Gino, and whoever is on 9807,
Yes.
that you're not flagging.
Correct.
Flagging.
Right.
Meaning false flag.
Lying. I think he's saying lying. Yeah, false flag. Lying.
Okay. At this point, it's critical.
Right.
And it's critical because Godfather behind the wall is trying to put people on the plate.
Seemed like it reached a boiling point.
and reach the boiling point. And that message was on February 6th, 2019, and it was opened on February 6th, 2019, about 11 minutes later.
Yes.
And no response.
Correct.
So he gets him again, February 26th, 2019. Text him again.
Mm-hmm.
It's red.
Okay.
No response.
Okay.
Kind of disrespectful, you think?
Yeah.
So, in other words, right here, what they're speaking about now is more like these two guys, or either one of those guys, or somebody disrespecting whoever the phone conversation about, and it's going to make another person angry. Would you get angry? Would your boss get angry? I got it. I got it. I got it now. I'm sorry, guys.
And February 6th, 2019, again, and again, and again, and again.
Oh, so they
again.
ignoring them now. You want some chips?
We can't read it. So we can't use this machine.
I agree with you. No responses.
No responses. Right? No. Okay. Good. You know I'm not good, but you're back, so I'm back. Four days later.
Okay.
F5. For real? Right?
Right.
Okay. So this gang member is being told by his supervisor
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that the Godfather is putting him on a plate.
Yep.
He reads it, right?
Yep.
And he's all into the gang and he knows the consequences, right?
Yes, sir.
4 days later, he says, "For real?"
Okay.
Okay. So this is the guy that's in the gang that's trying to be recruited and trying to get in with this guy.
I did say he was a good gang member.
Okay.
He own it though. I'm gonna tell y'all something now. I smell a tiny Rico. I'm involved. It's some more people seem like it's involved in this, y'all, to make it look like Melly did it. I don't know. I don't know. Is some more people involved? Because he listen to what he's saying. He's telling y'all you got the leader talking, you got this person talking, and they haven't been answering the phone, and da 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 da. Come on, y'all. It smells like a Rico. What y'all think? Put in the chat what you think. And then also put in the chat if you think Melly is guilty or not guilty.
So in fact, he was threatened with being put on a plate because he was flagged.
Yeah.
Okay.
For not responding.
For not responding.
Okay. Not responding and not doing enough for you.
White.
Okay.
White lady.
All right. Well, we're talking about this matter of respect. I want you to go now to page 70 with me, with this same exhibit. Sorry, pages 77. Okay. To be clear,
Yes, sir.
I'm not trying to disrespect anybody here. Just talking about what we said. Not trying to disrespect you or anybody mentioned here. Okay.
Disrespected.
Okay. But I'm going to ask you if this looks like disrespect to you.
Sure.
What time is that message?
11:18 p.m.
On?
10/3/18.
What time is it red?
20 days later.
It's sitting down there for 20 days. No response.
Right.
So it says, DL, what'd you say, DL, man?
Go ahead.
What's going on over here?
We're shopping for a new car in Driveway. They've got one of the largest inventories in Dude.
Y'all, I'm telling. Hold on, y'all.
We're shopping for
I
a new car in
apologize.
Driveway. They've got one of the largest inventories in Dude used
I
vehicles
can't stop
anywhere.
it.
And
Hey y'all, they going somewhere with this. They going somewhere with this because, in other words, the defendant trying to say that what did Melly do? They weren't answering whoever the leader was from. If somebody calling you and you feel like, why they not answer my call? They disrespecting me.
Like the name.
I get exactly where he coming from. I got him. I get.
Most people you see on here talking about drop shipping
I
have
get
never
him.
actually made money drop shipping. Now I don't have access to
And then getting on to the
So
next
Melly
page.
might know who this person is.
expert gang witness. Let's go and see whether or not they're going to be able to score those points.
That's the way I see it, y'all. That tomorrow it's going to go further because what they doing is putting this.
Getting into a car 40 plus minutes before bodies were found in that car. And then he discovered that Mr. Demons was a rising star. From that point on, he decided he's the only person that could have committed this crime. Because if you're involved in prosecuting a star, you become a star. This was his big break. And he had tunnel vision. He zeroed in on this person, this young man, as the only possible.
Y'all know what it sounds like. Listen, and then I'm gonna let y'all go. This case right here sound like Boiling was jealous of these two getting too close to Melly, and they think that Melly was getting them a little bit more lead than they were giving him. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Boiling got a lot to do with this too. Now Melly just seemed like to me could be stuck in the middle, but Melly ain't get shot though. Melly involved. He know what went on, so he involved. But I don't know if he was. I don't know, y'all. I don't know if he was the killer though. I thought so at first, but only thing I kept saying, Melly know more than what we think he know. But Boylan knows more. Boylan see like me, since it's not his friends, shoot, he could have been the one who shot him. He could be jealous of these two. They about to get ready to shine. They about to get ready to make it. And Melly got money. So Melly could have been next too. We don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the chat. Like, share, and subscribe. This is your girl, the real deal, Anita Gale.